Hello everyone, and my name is Lola Oduba. We're right now expecting a member of the House of Representatives who is of course representing the Amak Buhari constituency in the House of Representatives. That is of course Honorable Obika. He'll be here at the Public Complaints Commission today. Let's find out what he has to offer. I don't want to jump over the gun. Again, welcome to the show.
Nigeria's all are proud to serve our sovereign motherland. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the presence of the Chief Ombudsman of the Federation in person of Honorable Chief Bashir Obaka, MFR. Please appreciate him. We have the presence of the House Committee Chairman on Library Research and Documentation in person of Honorable Joshua Shinedu Shibu. Please appreciate him. We have the presence of the Secretary to the Commission in person of Aja Sanatu Juma Mama. We have the presence of the Chief of Staff, the Honorable Chief Commissioner, in person of Barrister Hassan Mohammed Lawa. We have the presence of the Director of Investigation Public Sector Department, in person of Mrs. Edna Edoba. We have the presence of the Director of Public Relations, Foreign Support and Intelligence Collaboration.
It's, first of all, it's an honor done to us for you welcoming us. And at the same time, I know the last program that was held concerning the electricity consumers protection in FCT that we participated, and that's what triggered me to come today and visit your office personally because of the comments I heard you made in your address. I can see for the first time that somebody who truly understands what we need at this time as in regards to being the real ombudsman that the role of this great commission. You see, after your address on that day, I was moved. You made a comment that what the FCT Commission is doing that day will be carried out throughout the Federation. That was what triggered my coming here today, Mr. Chief Commissioner. Let me use Amak Buhari as the case study when it comes to the issue of the electricity consumers problems that we have. Till today, so many people, there is a program they call the National Metering Program, where people go to pay for the meter, but they will be reimbursed through credits given to them by the company, be it AEDC or any other company that is being given the mandate in different parts of the country. I can tell you that a lot of people pay through that, but we are unable to reimburse the money they have paid to the AEDC. And which on my own, I am trying to hold AEDC accountable on that. I was the one that initiated the program, invited the commission in the FCT to partner with us to do that. And the commission went ahead to take it up from there, which gladdens my heart. A lot of things are going wrong in this country. As it stands today, sir, I must tell you that your office is like the voice of the people that we have now. It's not everywhere that the members of the National Assembly can be able to, know, you people understands what is happening more than even us as members in the House. Because you have the reach, you have the spread through your office. So a lot has been going on. Where consumers will be the ones that will go out, the communities will contribute money to buy transformers, put electricity pole, draw the light, and the next day the AEDC will come in, even collect money from them to energize the same transformers they have purchased. Something that is ordinarily supposed to be an investment made by the same company. AEDC is just like MTN. MTN doesn't collect money from people to man their mask. They do that. Sometimes provide the generating seats to offer these services to the people. And while doing that, they can generate revenue for their company. But the issue when we come to the electricity side, it's not as the same. The people buy transformer, put poles, and the ADC even charge them without even giving them meter in some areas. And they will be charging them an unestimated billing. They can give them any price that they feel like. And you see someone who is living in a one-room, mud block house. That person will be paying for his house rent for 60,000, but will be paying 20,000 naira for electricity bill per month. If you put it together, it's about 240,000 that he pays for electricity bill, while he pays 60,000 naira for the time. So how is that possible? And also on the issue of our airlines, sir, a lot of things are going wrong in that aspect. I was about 3 weeks ago, we were traveling to Lagos. We were all members. We got to the airport around 1 hour 30 minutes before the time, but because of the traffic, we were unable to get to the point of where we will be attended to by the airline staffs. And we sent one of our staff ahead to them and they do it for us. They were there, even 30 minutes before, 45 minutes before the time. They told us that they have finished checking in. And that was the only excuse they gave to us, because they have sold our seats. But the same airline will cancel without no penalty or in any way. You know, it's all you just receive is an apology from them. It's only in Nigeria that if you have anything doing in any other states, you have to go a day before. You cannot actually say, okay, I'm going to Anambra, I have a meeting by 2 o'clock. I will take a flight by 10 o'clock and get there. You can't do that. If you don't go a day before, I bet you will not be able to get there. I know that some of these things need legislation. But I tell you, the laws that we have already is enough to handle issues like that. It's an administrative thing. I think through your office, we can hold the airliners accountable and make them to do the right thing. And make Nigeria to have a place where people, businessmen and women, can do their business without having this kind of problems. It costs more to do businesses in Nigeria because of these small issues here and there. I think it's one of the areas where I would like you to look into the issue of electricity, the issue of the airline, and I will bring it down to our facilities here in Abuja, which I know that is primarily is for the commission that is representing Abuja through instructions that will take that down. I know that when I was living in America, if you come to most of the hospitals, you have people who stand in between the people and the management of the hospital. if there's any issues or they feel that they are mistreated. So I will also want to encourage the Commission to have a presence in some of these facilities where our people are set for their day-to-day daily needs in terms of health. Because some of these places that are supposed to have given our people a better quality service are not offering it. And these people, some of them don't have the powers on their own to challenge them. They can only be called to, attention can only be drawn to some of these issues through their commission. And I'm talking as it relates to our general hospitals within the FCT. I will be happy in the presence of the commission, like having like a desk officer in some of those facilities that will help the management of the hospitals to sit up, and having also a desk officer in the AEDC would be a bad idea. And having a desk officer also in some of our airports to help to tackle these issues as they come up. So these are the areas that I've come to draw the attention of the Commission to, that we need their help. Nigerians need you and your team at this time to up the game so that we can have a peaceful society. I don't want to talk much. I've already pointed at the 3 areas of my concern that I want to bring to the notice today. So thank you. I can see that you are starting well from what you said today. I met you, so I'm happy that you are having the kind of person that is holding the hem of the affairs right now. So thank you very much, and I wish you success in your job going forward. Thank you.
My bosom friend, and colleague, Right Honorable Judge Chinedu Abuja. The Secretary of this Commission, Chief of Staff, all the directors, the supporting team of the honorable member here present. Good afternoon all. Your visit, the Public Complaints Commission, is very apt, especially when I listen to you attentively on the core vision of your visit. Apparently, I think this is our 3rd time of meeting we are about. The first meeting was a pointer because it highlighted the first assignment I have attended when I assumed duty as the Chief Commissioner in Public Complaints Commission. Listening to your mission, I think is a voice that you have made on behalf of millions of Nigerians, including myself. I can tell you, I happen to fall within that category of those that don't have meter, even though we have applied for it. And I have been living in my house for 13, 14 years now. But I was forced on Friday to make a phone call to a lady because I saw a bill from their electricity bill that has doubled what I had paid the previous month. So what I said, I'm also a victim and I'm also a regular traveler. When you are talking about airline, I know what you are talking about. Our commission is really pursuing objectivity with realities. As you are aware, I have just assumed duty barely 60 days now. And we are 24/7 making preparations to start work that by the time we spend 6 months working, I can tell you you'll be proud of this commission. At any given day you sleep, when you wake up the following morning, you will highlight a few mistakes you did yesterday. So you try to see how you make amends. So also exists in all government organizations, agencies, and even private companies and private organizations. So my entire team and myself, we have been going through all our achievements and what we can do to improve on our day-to-day running of the commission. And I'm happy to tell you that the result we have is very robust. Part of my happiness that you are here is concerning our budget. We are a non-profitable agency. Not only profits, we don't generate common here. I think our work is more of God's own work that we are doing. And we are expecting our reward to be in heaven. However, we want to see that we maximize the opportunity we have found ourselves in this commission based on the act that has established the agency. We have a lot of handicaps. One is finance. Two is, like I said before, at any given time you wake up, you see your reflections of the previous day and you see that you have some amends to make. So we believe in the current act of the commission. There are a few things here and there that we may need to add to complement the present day situation. And this is where we want your support in terms of publicity, but more importantly, in your present capacity as a House of Representatives member. You are there with your teams, you are there with your colleagues. You have presented and captured all our intentions through our 2025 budget. And we hope that not only what we presented, it will rally around to all the necessary organs of the government to see that people have even increased from what we propose. That will go a long way. And like I said, by the time we are able to get approval of our budget for 2025 in January, between 6 months and 1 year, I should be able to achieve my objectives minimum by 50%. Minimum. And with that, I don't mind even leaving the office for somebody to continue, because I have prepared for the work. Because like I told you, I know I have reward. When you reconcile, when you get somebody's right from where he doesn't have the right or he doesn't have the strength, either financially or what have you, to do it, God will not let you go free. Part of our agency's strategy is being proactive. And I can tell you, some of these issues we brought up, the relevant companies or agencies were brought before this commission to answer questions. But like I said, we have food, we have files, we have complaints, and we have, by the special grace of God, the ability with the talented personalities we have, trained personnel, and very, very active and ready to serve humanity. We are going to get to the promised land. You know, Right Honorable, whatever intention you have to do good, you will be handicapped in terms of movement, logistics, here and there. That's, as I'm talking to you now, myself are left behind with areas of payments of over 6 billion. So even from there, you can imagine how the morale of staff. The good thing is that virtually 99.999% of them are holy people, are godly people. So they always assume their reward is going to be in heaven. And that is why they still have the strength. They still can be able to even move. Otherwise, when you see yourself being promoted 3, 4, 5 years ago, but you are still collecting salary of 5 years ago, your former position, which morale do you have to work? So we want to appeal to you to be one of our mouthpieces, encouraging funding, encouraging support to this commission, and give the rest to us. Since your visit is so short and precise, something has come up to me as we discussed. When you look at the problems we have, especially with regards to the issue of electricity in Nigeria, roads, drainages, and so on and so forth. Sometimes one may be forced to align the problems on a kind of pro rata basis as to both sides are guilty. For instance, the recent total blackout of half of the nation, we cannot attribute that to governments. neither can we attribute that to the electricity company, but to us, the citizens. It is only in Nigeria that somebody will pray for his leader not to make it. I have never seen anywhere that protest happens. Now, you go to our markets, don't go too far here in Abuja. Anywhere you find wrong in government facilities, is it cable? Is it all this iron cover for our drainages? And so on and so forth. You will still find those items in our markets for sale. If I should ask the seller, I'm a retired custom officer. Okay, I agree you are selling this belongs to you. We don't want factory it. How did you bring it? Can you show me the custom documents? Can you show me the duty you paid on it? However, you still discover it is the same item that the government will now fund, and they put staff of such places to come there and buy from the seller. So you start wondering who is doing what for who. So while we are thinking, or we are focusing on the faults of companies, on the faults of the government, on the faults of the agencies, let us be looking inward. Part of what happens in investigation, part of the strategy, because the place I served for 33 years, automatically I became an international investigator. Whoever reports a case, either financial, criminal, or whatever, he tends to be the first suspect. And my brother, you'll be surprised, 60 to 70% the investigation will prove right. So when you look at it, you discover that the major problem we are having today in the country is double-sided. And you know why it continues? Because there is no punishment. Only reward. Only reward. So, the multidimensional issues concerning our predicament regarding all such amenities, facilities, or basic social amenities, we should always look at them from the different perspectives and pursue them accordingly. But for PCC, I assure you, Right Honorable, we are going to partner. I have seen one of your closest aides, who was the spokesperson that day. He was in my office about 2 weeks ago. We discussed briefly on this guy. I told him my plan, but just wait. Let us pray. Our budget for 2025 scales through. You will see the difference. Sincerely, let me seize this opportunity on behalf of my entire staff to appreciate you, appreciate your concern. You can see when you are talking about the problems you are talking deep down from your mind with high level of passion. And this is what I admire most. So I encourage you to continue. We have no other country other than Nigeria. We have nowhere to go. must encourage how we can live successfully in our dear country, encourage the government where it's doing the right thing, where there are skirmishes. Some people are trying to put it or to draw it back. You see how we are all part of the government. How we put a stop to that. And we should send them back to your destination. And just to remind you that this commission is part of you. You don't need to give us notice when you are coming. Please feel free at any given time to come over and our doors are open. Thank you so much.
Myself, as from today, as a member of this commission, I can tell you that because even for the nomination of these commissions comes directly from the National Assembly.
Yes.
I don't see any reason the commission should be lacking in terms of fund. And being in the time in which we are now, if we as leaders don't do the needful, this country is on fire. And the commission has a very big role to play. Because when people are angry and complaining, and they see somebody responding to them, it will help to quell the agitation. So count on me with my one vote. And with other people that agrees with me in several other issues that I have also agreed with them in their own. That this one that is my own, that attention should be paid to it. For me, I find it very, very hard to believe that the arrears of the staffs of this commission can be owed for such a long time. I know about the rewarding level, but I want to be rewarded on that. Yes, I'm a Christian, and we have our Muslim people also, but if we cannot do things well on earth, I wonder what we want to do here. It starts from here. And those who are fighting for other people's rights, and their own right is not being given, I wonder how much they can be projecting the right of the others when their own are hampered already. So please, Mr. Commissioner, we are waiting for your budget. And anytime the budget presentation comes, I will be standing with you. And the people that we need to meet to make sure that these things works out, I will be by you on that. And I know that we also have to reach. But talking to ourselves, we can make things to happen more, to make sure that the commission gets what they need to work. Another thing that you mentioned is the issue of some amendments to enable you carry out your duties. I know there is a committee in charge of this, but that understanding, I would like to see some of those amendments. The good thing about lawmaking is that once you're elected and you're a member of House, you can initiate an amendment. It mustn't come from a particular committee.
Yeah.
So on my own, I can champion the cause. But I know that the committee that is in charge of your oversight, your commission, can do much more. But I will also take it upon myself to meet them and tell them that these and these are what I think that we should do to help this commission to function better. We'll be doing that for you. Don't make it talk much of it, but these two key areas is what I picked when we were talking, because If we don't give you what it takes for you to work, you won't be able to deliver. And we can't put the blame on you. And you have made it is obvious. The commission doesn't generate any fund from anywhere. So it's dependent on the National Assembly to give you what it takes for you to deliver. And this particular commission is needed right now to be everywhere. Your visibility is very, very important. And you cannot be visible without money. So, by the special grace of God, 2025 will be a good year. And I know you have a good relationship with us already. So we work through that. So thank you very much.
The Honorable Chief Commissioner, Sir Bashir Abubakar MFR, the Honorable Member Sir Joshua Chinedu Ubika, the Chief of Staff, the Honorable Chief Commissioner, my colleagues and friends, the Director here present, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome. My duty has been said to be very simple. And thank you, sir, for coming. But I will not be doing justice to the assignment if I don't make it clear that we highly appreciate your presence in our midst this afternoon with your members. And all you have spoken about speaks the mind of everybody here, and particularly the union. I wish to let you know that the Chief Commissioner, as our father, keeps saying our reward is in heaven. And he's not the first person. And at a point, the union will say, no, they leave it just like you said here. And then they keep his house burning. And like they said in Hausa, the Friday that will be beautiful starts from Thursday. And since he's coming, we'll be receiving visitors like you, you're one of them. And you have assured us of your one vote. And I must emphasize that this one vote is all we need. If the vote is coming from somebody who is detribalized, if it's coming from somebody who speaks for those who are hungry, in hunger, we are all united. In suffering, we are all united. In love, we are all united. Now, for somebody to stand for such, you are the only one who will be waiting for. And for you to be the vote representing FCT, they did not make mistake. Can you please give me a round of applause? There's no mistake. This one vote that is housing the president, this one vote that is the landlord to the minister for FCT, this one vote that all those that matters in Nigeria, you are keeping them all here, and they must open the door when you knock. It's the only one vote that we've been waiting for. So we thank you for offering this one vote to us, and we look forward to see you using it well for our sake. On behalf of the Honorable Chief Commissioner and every members of Public Complaints Commissioner, the commissioners all over the Federation, and all staff, we thank you immensely for finding time to come and speak with the Honorable Chief Commissioner and offering partnership for him to find it easy to lead us in what we need to do. Like he said, we know what to do, but he needs the fuel. Even though it's expensive now, you can make it very cheap, like water for us, so that we can walk and we deliver on his value. And we promise to do this. Thank you, sir. We thank you for coming.
My name is Honorable Joshua Chinedu Ubika. I represent Amak Buari Federal Constituency, FCT.
How would you rate your visit to the Public Complaints Commission today, sir?
Well, I was telling you that I am glad to the kind of the present leadership that I see in Public Complaint Commission. All it takes is for us to give them the support needed, And from my interaction with them, I know that they will be able to deliver and do the needful for the people of Nigeria.
Sir, you mentioned something that was of interest to me. I mean, the passion in your voice when you were talking about, of course, the deficiencies in the Nigerian system, yes, especially the electricity, the healthcare, and the airline systems of Nigeria. Yes. And what is your opinion about that? And how do you think the Commission can better evolve to serve the people better?
The Commission have the mandate to mediate in the issues like that. Through my speech, I mentioned how the Commission can come in on the issue of metering. Nigerians cannot pay for what they are not being, how will I put it, what they did not consume. And that is what is going on in the area of electricity. Nigerians are paying more than they should right now. So I think that the Public Complaint Commission can come in through that. I have mentioned the issue of the airlines, their treatment of the passengers. That is not right. The Commission, all these things don't need legislation. There can be mediation through the Commission. I've talked about the issue of the healthcare, when the services that some of these health institutions are supposed to give to our people that are not receiving it. The presence of the Commission, even in these areas, just their presence, will make those who are doing the wrong thing to sit up. And but I have come to realize the major problems that the Commission is facing. If they don't have fund to put their people in the right places, we cannot get the best out of them. And that is the message I'm taking home to the National Assembly. And we are looking forward to their 2025 budget. And we will do the needful to make sure that we give the present leadership in the Commission the support they needed to do the needful.
Thank you very much, Honorable Ubuka. Thank you very much. We're with the Honorable Chief Commissioner of the Public Complaints Commission, Honorable Chief Commissioner Bashir Abubakar, MFR.
Honorable Chinedu is a House of Reps member who is representing the FCT. And as you are very much aware, FCT is housing right from our Mr. President down to all of us. We are all in FCT. He came with regards to so many issues pertaining to the rights of our citizens and even the non-citizens, but those that live in Nigeria, especially on a few of them like the electricity companies, their relationship with consumers, the airlines, and quite a number of them, hospital issues and what have you. And we viewed his visit very important because one, he's in one of the three organs of governance, that is the legislation. He's with the legislature, and we need him because we need the legislature, as apparently we are under the National Assembly. Going by his vision, I think he is aligning all his vision with the responsibilities of our commission. And we believe we can go a long way in ameliorating the problems through the act. And with few amendments, and of course with our hopeful achievements of our 2025 budget, the Public Complaints Commission will certainly come up on full swing, and Nigerians will appreciate this commission, at least for the first time.
Sir, going further, what were some of your observations, especially when he enumerated the fact that the electricity department, of course, the Nigerian system and the airline system, the healthcare system were places that needed to be looked into, especially by the Commission?
Well, I think what came to my mind is issue of a reciprocal venture where most of the issues that we heap on governments, we don't look inward to see our own problems as well. I cited example with the current nationwide power outrage, where our major cables and masts were destroyed. And similarly, when you look at all the drainages around Abuja, you see all the manholes opened, all the covers removed. All this is heavy costs, equipment and materials that have been at the cost of the government. And what is annoying is you see these items in the market openly on sale. You see water pipes on sale on the streets of Abuja. You see covers of all these manholes. You see all these cables on sale. And from my background as an ex-custom officer, I challenge such sellers on how, because we don't manufacture such items here, how do they bring them into the country? Have they paid duty, or did they bring them on duty-free? What are the documents? Where do they import them from? Who are their suppliers? To a large extent, somebody was telling me, even in some of these items, you will see some marks that to relate those items to the government. And these people are selling these items freely. So I said, in as much as we are ambassadors of people, we should equally be ambassadors of government. After all, we are all government. Every Nigerian is a government. When you see something, say something. That is what our colleagues police said. And it is only when we do that and we imbibe the culture of punishment that we can be able to move forward as a nation.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. And I know that the commission is set to change the face of the Nigerian public in the year 2025.
Yes, by the special grace of God.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Well, it feels good, it's beautiful. What else will you say when your supervisor come to check on you? That is a big masquerade. So we feel honored that he was in our presence and to share his love and thought with us. It feels encouraging.
Okay.
At least they care. If he's not open in his heart, he won't win that vote. This is a cosmopolitan. Everything Nigeria is in Abuja.
Yeah.
For him to win an election in Abuja to represent the good people of Nigeria is a huge one.
Yeah.
And then I see him as one of the landlords. Even though the minister is there, permit me to say he is the landlord because he's representing the people. And as a representative of the people who has the domain is FCT, the president resides here, all the ministers, those that matters, policy issues, they all happen here in Abuja.
Sure.
And then if he's representing us, including the minister and the president, then he should be able to stand for us. And he's doing just that very well. And what do we expect as Public Complaints Commission? How to link us with his tenants so that we can deliver on our mandate.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Ma. Okay, it's been, of course, a visit by the House of Representatives member, Honorable Obika, to the Public Complaints Commission. Of course, you've heard all his concerns and all his worries about the Nigerian system and how it works. Of course, he also made mention of the fact that the electricity and the healthcare systems and the airline systems all need investigation and all also need a DEX officer. My name is Lola Oduba. We have heard it all. It is on us as Nigerians to do what we can do to make our nation better. The Public Complaints Commission always is here to serve you better. Until next time, keep watching the program.